What's good, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley for MatthewMaley.com. I have a new sneaker collection edition. Wanted to show y'all. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I have continued expanding out my collection. As you guys can probably tell by the box. Boom. Not a Jordan, LeBron, or Foamposite, or Barkley. This is officially, I kind of look at it as with shoes, there's Jordans, and then there's the big three, which previously, would have been Pippen or Barkley or, Foamposites, whatever. And I guess you could still technically say Foamposites might be next after Jordans. But I feel that then the big three is LeBron, Kobe, and Durant. And as you guys know, I have huge love for LeBron's. But had tried to get a couple different Kobe's, couple different pairs of Durant's, but never was able to. So, hold on. Much better. So I was able to finally cop a pair, and for one thing, there aren't that many Kobe's that I really like. I do like the fact they're a little bit cheaper. They're only $140 retail, but I've never been that big of a fan of them. So when I found these, I was interested. I was really interested. So I'm very excited to say that this is my first pair of Kobe's, and in my opinion, it's probably the coolest pair of Kobe's ever made, or at least one of them. So first off, show you the box. As you guys can see, actually I'll get a little bit closer for you. We've got very basic front here, standard tag. Side says Kobe 7, swoosh, nothing. We've got the new Kobe logo. Well, I guess it's not that new anymore. I mean, it's been there for I think like 2 or 3 years now, or 2 or 3 shoes. But that's his logo. Nothing on the bottom except just standard stuff. As you can see from the tag, Nike Zoom Kobe. I don't know if you can see with the light there. Kobe 7 system, size 14. I was only able to get these in a 14 from what I have found. They did not make them in a 15, at least not in America. I believe they did over in Europe, but sadly I'm not there. Receipt, all legit. And then we get to the shoes, and I'm actually going to break out both shoes and do a close-up of each one because there's such a difference between them. But I am speaking of the Kobe's. Boom, boom. That's right. The Kobe's are a new concept, if you will, that came out this 2 weekends ago. The concept was borrowed from the SB Dunk What the Dunks, which is a collection of multiple different dunks that were released. I'm not big into dunks. I don't know much about dunks, so I can't really give you a breakdown of which dunks were in what, but hopefully I'm still in shot there. But I have been following Kobe's at least a little bit in terms of their releases, so I do know a good amount about Kobe's, even though I hadn't, copped that many of them. So I am going to do a breakdown of each shoe so you can actually get it up there close for you to check out, just because there's so many details on each one. So first off, actually, we'll bring them both up here so we can do it like this. First off, one thing I really like is you see the brownish color, which is the predominant color through the toe box and around both shoes. That is definitely the most common color that you see. On the left shoe, it favors a cheetah print, which, as you guys know, one of the most popular releases of the Kobe 7s was the Christmas release, commonly known as the cheetah. So this is the cheetah print. On the right shoe is the poison dart frog pattern. Actually, we'll just go like this. So this is what the pattern that you actually see on the poison dart. And they made a few different colors of the poison dart. One of them being in this aqua turquoise-ish color. It was actually the Easter release was in that color of the poison dart. So that's the same color on the swoosh on both sides. But this styling here was what the poison dart was. And I think it's funny. To me, that looks like a dog's face or a cheetah's face. Maybe like a cat's face. You guys see that? Eye, nose, mouth. Almost kind of looks like the old Misfits logo. The musical group, the Misfits, kind of looks like their logo. if you ask me. Then here, as I was saying, all cheetah print around both sides. Orange swoosh on both. Love that orange. My opinion, it's really cool. Oh, another thing. The cheetah print, the cheetah spots are continued around the back, which, for those who've never seen the Kobes in person, this is a hard plastic. So this is a very hard plastic. This is all a plastic as well. You can hear that. It's like a ribbed plastic that goes all around. Maybe even a vinyl, I'm not sure. Same thing that happens here on the Poison Dart. You've got the Poison Dart pattern that continues through this hard plastic on the back as well. One thing I also think is cool is on the right shoe, around the ankle supports and through around the back and on the heel is a scaled, hold on, hopefully you can see that, a scaled leather, or synthetic, it might not be real, I'm not sure, but the scaled leather goes to the Black Mamba, which is what his nickname is, Kobe's nickname is. That's on the right side. On the left side, it's another style of scales, if you will, but definitely not the same, as you guys can see. See, it's a different type of scales. And this is also a synthetic leather. On the left here, as you can see, we've got yellow laces with the orange spots on them, as well as a turquoise blue swoosh and checker pattern there at the base of the laces. Inside the laces, you have the patterned spots, if you will, up the inside of the inside of the tongue. I'm sorry, and then on the tongue itself, you have the Kobe logo in orange with more of the scales from the other shoe in black behind the Kobe logo. Then going to this one, you have the orange that ties in, the orange here that ties in with this same orange at the bottom at the base of the tongue. The purple laces with the green specks in them, which I love these laces. I almost want to get another pair of them, then get a pair of the Summit Lake LeBron 9s and throw those laces in them, because that would be so sick. Tongue spotted just the same as on the other. Then you get up to the tongue, which this one has the yellow Kobe logo, and to keep, consistent with everything about the shoe being kind of mismatched, the speckles, the scales on this tongue do not match the ones here and actually match these ones. So very cool little flip-flop. Pretty much everything about it is flip-flopped. Before we go to the back, which is my absolute favorite part of the shoe, we'll go and actually show the insides of the shoe. We've got okay, there you go. We've got the turquoise down along the base. It's the play fast insoles. The thing about the Kobe 7 systems is you can actually get them with different insoles. So kind of like they're doing with the Jordan 2012s, you can get them with the fast insoles, with I think it's the strength insoles. Not positive exactly what they were called. I'm not too familiar with it. But this one is with the fast insoles. I really love that it continues on with the Poison Dart along the inside of the actual shoe around the ankle. So you can see we got the blue Poison Dart on this one. And then going to the other side, here we've got still the play fast, but we've got a yellow, which is the actual yellow from the Cheetah release, the Christmas Cheetah release. And then we've got the purple insides. Again, keeping with the Poison Dart theme, but with the purple that matches the actual Christmas release of the Cheetahs. So definitely really liked the breakdown of those colors. One of my favorite things about the shoe personally was the mismatch of everything's kind of, it's almost like a yin and yang, if you will. You've got, everything on one is kind of flip-flopped on the other. And I like that they took the complete insides from the Cheetah and put it straight to here. Now, before we get to the sole, the thing that I actually want to discuss the most, and in my opinion is the best part of this entire shoe, without question, is right on the heel. And that is this little logo that you can see on both of them. Again, you see the flip-flopped colors. So you've got the blue from around the midsole and around the ankle on the left shoe, continued on the back, as well as the orange continued from the midsole and the ankle on the right, continued here at the bottom of the heel. But that gets us to the most awesome part of the shoe, which is this logo, which, if you look close enough, you can see actually shows all of the shoes that are part of this shoe. Obviously, you've got the Black Mamba, which is what Kobe's trademark is. You then have the Great White, which was a release that came out earlier this year. You have the Frog, which is obviously Poison Dart Frog. We've referenced that a couple times. The Cheetah from his Christmas releases. And then one thing I didn't even notice the first time, but thankfully I checked it out a little bit more in depth. Also have the Wolf from the Wolf Gray, which was another one of his releases, and actually was a pair of Kobe's that I wanted second most next to the Cheetahs from his releases. Again, so that in my opinion is the best thing on it, period. You can rely on YouTube, bro. It's all good. My roommate just got home, so he was worried about getting in the shot. It's all good. Shout out to DJ Nino. Go check him out. But before we get to the sole, I want to show the around the sides of the midsole here. Again, you've got speckle pattern that goes all the way around the whole shoe here, up until the toe, which I personally love speckle pattern. As you guys know, part of the reason why I love the Dunk Man LeBron so much, love the speckle pattern. And that's actually continued on both shoes. So you see we've got that going all the way around here. No difference there at all. There's no difference between the two shoes when it comes to the speckle pattern. Same thing with the carbon fiber here. Boom and boom. Same carbon fiber on both. There's no difference there. Another thing that I think is cool is on the actual heel, you've got the different color here of the yellow and here of the green. The green on this one actually matches the swoosh on this side. The yellow is just kind of its own thing over here, kind of doing its own thing. But that is the actual upper. Oh, another thing that I love, the fly wire on the left shoe. You've got the blue exposed fly wire through the whole thing, and on the right shoe you've got the purple exposed fly wire through the whole thing. Absolutely love how that looks. Really, really cool look in my opinion. Then, as you can see, you've got an icy sole that peeks out on both sides. We'll do kind of a front-on view so you can see. So you got the sole here. Just flip it around. Boom. Right. And now we get to the actual sole of the shoe, which is, there we go. As you guys, I'll show you first so you can see the difference between them. Really the only difference between the two soles is simply the Kobe logo. On the left shoe, it's the yellow, the Volt colored one, and on the right it is the purple, which I like because those are Lakers colors. So even with the crazy colors that are in this entire shoe, those still tie it back to being Lakers, which I like. Even though I hate the Lakers, especially now that Steve Nash is there, I really like that they tied that element to it. So since you can see the overall sole, I'll just put one down and give a breakdown of the rest of the sole here. So to continue on with the carbon fiber that comes out, oh sorry, I was out of camera there. To continue on with the carbon fiber on the heel, or I mean sorry, the arch instep, you also have the piece here in the center. Obviously, Kobe logo, boom, right there. And then you continue on with the icy sole. I actually really like how the sole's set up. It's not one of my favorite soles, but I like it from a functionality standpoint. I actually think these would be great shoes to play basketball in, other than the fact that they're low tops and I've got horrible ankles. So these wouldn't work too well for me. But you've got a very standard tread pattern here through the toe and down through half of the foot, which is just a standard herringbone design, if you will. Then going into this, I'll turn this sideways so you can see it a little bit better. It almost looks like a kaleidoscope pattern all through the other side of the half, as well as down into the heel here. And it's got kind of a kaleidoscope, crushed glass, stained glass type of feel to it. Really don't know what you would call it. It almost looks like in a way, like mismatched Kobe logos. Not sure if that's what it's supposed to be or not, but it does kind of look like it. And then you have the army green color that's brought down from the rest of the lower, as you can see here, which is the contrast color to that of the army green speckle. So overall, there you go. Really tight shoe in my opinion. First Kobe to add to the collection, so I'm really happy about that. I I'm kind of hit or miss as to if I'm going to keep them or not. I really do like them. I think they're really cool. But the resale on them has been pretty solid. And if I can't get a 15, they do run a little small. So whereas I can squeeze into a 14 LeBron, even a couple 14 Jordans, this is definitely a little tighter than I would like. So I'm thinking if anybody out there has a size 15 and is needing a size swap, maybe somebody overseas, I'll happily pay for shipping to ship it overseas. But if not, I don't know. I might end up keeping them. I might end up moving them. Either way, really sick pair of kicks. Super happy to add it to my collection. The fact that, hey, I got a pair of Kobe's in my collection is cool. I'm diversifying, if you will. So hopefully I'll be adding the Kevin Durant to the collection soon, and I'll really be able to say I have some of the big three. But as always, wanted to show you guys my newest sneaker collection edition. So hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys got a pair of them yourself, and how you like them. What do you guys think about other Kobe's? How do you think these measure up? I think, in my opinion, these are the tightest. Next being the Galaxies, and then after that being the Poison Dart, and then the Wolf Grays. Well, maybe the Cheetahs first, then the Wolf Grays. Maybe Cheetahs, Wolf Grays, Poison Darts. I don't know. There are some sick Kobe's. I can't knock the dude. Can't stand him, but I can't knock him for his kick game. So I just wish he'd rock high tops. I hate low top shoes. Hate them, and that's his style. So there you go. These are the Kobe's, which is a mixture of multiple of his shoes. Let me know what you guys think about the video, about the shoes in general. If you got a pair, you add it to your collection. Let me know how you like them. If you busted them out yet, you unds them. I'm sure these things, you get them out, I guarantee they're head turners. Even though they're kind of ugly, that's what's tight about them, because they are ugly. So I'm sure these are breaking necks everywhere they go. But if you guys are interested in these, like I said, and have a size 15 and need a size 14, or possibly have some other heat you might be looking to trade, hit me up, drop me a comment, either on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter. So, as always, thanks for checking out my videos. Once again, I am Matthew Maley. This is MatthewMaley.com. As always, you can check out the rest of my videos directly on MatthewMaley.com. Finally, the website is up and running. Video blog is running. As I said in a previous video, I actually have set up where all my current website entries are under the 2012 blog, video blog, but I also have all my old video blog entries as well from 2011 and 2010. So check those out on the previous video blog entries. As always, you can also check me out on YouTube. Search for Matthew Maley Poker. You can like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. You can also check me out directly up on Facebook. Search for Matthew Maley Poker, where I've got all my videos listed on Facebook, so you can check them out on there if you'd like. And then, of course, follow your boy on Twitter at Matthew Maley. Always posting about shoes, movies, poker, music, current situations in life, what Kanye and Kim are doing, what Kim's ass is doing, all them things. So, till the next video, I am signing off. Peace out, everybody.